Today's video is the top 19 small trucks, pickup trucks, according to views on my channel. So let's start right now with number 19, which is a 2006 Chevrolet SSR, which this one was at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, where it sold for $21,000 plus a 6% buyer's fee. And it looked pretty nice, a nice two-tone color on it. Number 18 is the 1981 Toyota SR5 regular cab 4x4 pickup truck with a short bed. This one was at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, where it sold for $25,500 plus a 6% buyer's fee. And it was totally restored. Whoever did it did a real nice job on it. It looked like it was brand new. Number 17 is a 2005 Chevrolet SSR with the LS2 390 horsepower V8 engine. This one had 52,000 miles, and it was a theft recovery at my local Copart insurance auction yard. And must have been a Lakers fan that owned it with the yellow and purple colors, but had a pretty good look to it. Probably looked good before it got smashed. Number 16 is this fairly rare 1989 Dodge Dakota Shelby edition. They only made 1,500 of them in 1989, and of which 505 were white and 995 were red. This one sold at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California for $11,000 plus a 6% buyer's fee. And I thought it might sell for a little more than that, but that's the way auction works. So, number 15 is this 1965 Ford Ranchero, restored one owner, low mileage, rust free from California. This one was at my local collector car auction in Palm Springs, California, where it sold for $15,250 plus a 6% buyer's fee. And it was make a good work truck for somebody that has a company. Just put your company name on it. It'd be a good advertisement because people will be looking at it to figure out what it is, and they get to see your sign. Number 14 is a 1989 Dodge Power Ram 50 4x4 four-wheel drive Survivor, all original with 59,000 miles. This one was at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, where it sold for $12,500 plus a 6% buyer's fee. It's you've probably seen it before. It's also known around the world as a Mitsubishi Mighty Max, a Cyclone, a Colt, a Strata, or an L200. Number 13 is a 1980 VW Volkswagen Rabbit pickup truck, which used to have the 2.0 turbo diesel engine with a 5-speed. This one had a Jetta motor and transmission that replaced the original diesel engine, and it bid to $17,500, but did not sell at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California. And this one was a neat little custom, had quite a few touches done to it. Probably the only resto mod Volkswagen pickup that I've ever seen. Truly one of a kind. And speaking of one of a kind, this is the first one I've ever seen. A 1967 Mini Cooper pickup truck. This one was at my local cruise night in San Diego, California. And it definitely had a lot of people looking at it. This, like I said, it's the first one I've ever seen. And I've seen quite a few cars over the years. But it had some custom touches done to it, and it was a nice car or truck. Number 11 is a 1986 Toyota Extra Cab pickup truck, an SR5 4x4 with the 22R EFI engine and a 5-speed. also known around the world as the Toyota Hilux pickup truck. This one was at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, where it sold for $10,500 plus a 6% buyer's fee, which I thought that was a pretty good deal. It's a nice little truck. Okay, we've reached the top 10, and number 10 is a 2005 Chevy SSR pickup truck with the retractable convertible. Has the LS2 engine with 390 horsepower, and this one was pretty good looker with the yellow paint. It was at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, where it sold for, or actually did not sell. It bid to $17,250, but that wasn't quite enough that day. Number 9 is a 1982 Dodge Rampage pickup truck. It's a two-owner Survivor with low mileage, unrestored, with a custom cap on it. This one was at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, where it sold for $3,250 plus a 6% buyer's fee, which that seemed like a pretty good deal at the time. You don't see many of these around, that's for sure. Okay, number 8 is a short video, a 4-minute history lesson on the Nissan Datsun 720 pickup truck that I did. And this one gives you a brief history about it. If you get a chance, go over and look at the full video. It's 4 minutes long, and it gives a pretty good history lesson on the Datsun Nissan 720, the whole series. And also, there's while you're over there, you can look at any of these videos that are on this channel if you want to watch them in their entirety. Just go over to the Datsun Nissan playlist, and they'll all be there for your perusal. The number 7 video is shows a 1980 Datsun 720 that was restored compared to a 1980 Datsun 720 King Cab, an original Survivor, and shows a few of the differences in what a restored truck is versus an original one, and points out a lot of the differences in the different models that they offered back then. But it was a good video. If you get a chance, check out the whole video. Okay, number 6 is a 1980 Datsun 720 King Cab 4x4 Survivor. This one was featured briefly in the last video. This one was at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, where it sold for $7,000 plus a 6% buyer's fee. And the cap probably hurt it a little bit, and it was a little bit tattered, but it's still fairly rare in this condition with the mileage. That brings us to the top 5, and number 5 is a 1984 Nissan 720 pickup truck, rust-free California one with factory air conditioning. It had 121,000 original miles. This one sold at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, for $7,100 plus a 6% buyer's fee. And the ice air conditioning was working perfectly. It was ice cold, so somebody got a nice little truck for the money. Number 4 is a 1980 Datsun 720, a 4x4 pickup truck, regular cab, short bed, fully restored. This one was at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, where it sold for $13,500 plus a 6% buyer's fee. And this one looked pretty good with the newer wheels and with the contrasting blue interior. It was an eye catcher, that's for sure. Number 3 is a 1982 Datsun 720 King Cab pickup truck, an original owner, low mileage restored one. This one was at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, where it sold for $9,000 plus a 6% buyer's fee. And this one was definitely in nice shape. It was an eye catcher and was pretty much turnkey. So for that kind of money, you got a truck you can drive and enjoy. Number 2 is a 1984 Datsun Nissan 720 pickup truck. Original owner, low miles, with cold air conditioning. This one was at my local classic car auction dealership, and it was for sale for $7,000 plus a 6% buyer's fee. And this one I caught my eye when I drove by one day, and it was a nice little truck for the money. Okay, we've reached the number 1 video, and the number 1 video is a 1982 Datsun King Cab Deluxe 720 Survivor. This one, if it looks familiar, it's because it was. This is the first time that it was at the auction, where it only bid to 8,500 but did not sell. The second time it was at the auction, which was number 3 video, that's where it sold. But it was a really nice truck, and if you like Datsuns and Nissan pickup trucks, it paid to stick around to the end, because the top 8 were all Datsun Nissans. So, but anyway, if you did stick around, thanks for sticking around. Really appreciate it. If you're interested in viewing the entire video, just go over to the watch lists on my channel, and they'll all be there for your enjoyment. But thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. We've reached the end of the video. Thanks for tuning in today. If you like what you saw, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. Share this video with a friend. Leave a comment or suggestion. Be nice. And thanks again for watching. We'll see you on the next one.